top level.
Yeah, but they haven't made a novela in Miami.
Yeah, man. But yeah, the novelas, man. I was like, have you ever been hooked on a novela? I was hooked on
Spanish novela?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple, like a few, because my mom's and my sister also. But I've seen a few that
there was one I was hooked.
There was a few I've from start to finish. I saw this novela, and a lot of Spanish people will know about it. It's called Amiga y Rivales, which in English stands for friends and enemies. But like ladies, amigas is women friend, and rivales is like rivalry or something like that. So that novela, it was because it was 4 girls, and it's based around them. And I was like, oh man, and my sister was hooked on this novela. Bruh, I'll tell you how hooked she was. Back then, it was VCR.
With her friend.
It was VCRs, so we used to record them.
Damn.
We used to put the VCR like on timer.
Yeah.
And it'll record like 3 novelas. Because the tapes, you could either put them to record 3 hours or 6 hours. Because it depends how you program it.
Yeah.
So my sister used to record 3 novelas back to back to back. And then when we get home, we sit down around the couch. Yeah, novela. But I only watched the first one, then the other 2 I'll let her watch. But yeah, I've seen a few novelas.
I remember, I think it was 2. One was Maria del Barrio.
I watched that one.
That one I used to watch back in the days with Adrian and fucking Charlene.
Oh my God, you guys made it a date night.
Charlene and
That's
Adrian.
worse.
Well, those are my neighbors. This is back in the days living uptown. My boy Adrian and his ex-girl Charlene, they used to watch it, and then they used to invite me over. But they used to always order Domino's Pizza. So I first started going because they ordered Domino's Pizza. But then it turned out to a thing that the show wasn't too bad. And then it was like our 8 o'clock thing. Then my boy Joel would come down, and we would all watch it. And then another one was I was working in this company that my job was to watch commercials. So I used to do the Telemundo and Univision, and there was this show called Amor de Perro or some shit like that. No. The Colombian girl that was there, Anna something, I gotta find her. Oh my God. I had she would have been part of the crush of last week.
But you never watched Dos Mujeres, Un Camino?
I heard of it, but I never watched it.
With this guy, Punch. From Chips, the Spanish guy. What's his name?
My God.
Eric
Estrada?
Him doing the Spanish novela with his badass Spanish.
Oh my God.
No comprendo. I'd be like, bro, you're Spanish and you can't even speak it.
She just put the glasses with the uniform.
I watched some of that one. It was good just because I knew who he was. And then my mom used to watch, it was this famous Dominican actor, Andres Garcia.
Yeah, I know he's a cowboy.
Yeah.
He's the only one that would be like, yo, he's Dominican?
He's Dominican, but he sounded Mexican.
He does that cable vision commercials.
Yeah, but I always, every time I see him, he reminds me of my dad because he had the same.
Yes, he does.
He does had remind the same mustache and the haircut going back.
He does remind me of
your dad. So I used
to
call my dad back in the days, Andres Garcia. He'd be like, ¿qué tú hablas, coño? So Andres Garcia was a fucking Dominican who went to Mexico to do novelas, but when he speaks Spanish, he sounds mad Mexican.
He has that raspy voice. Oh, so cable vision. I'm like, what? This guy's Dominican?
Imagine him saying "que lo que" in Mexican.
Que lo que?
Que lo que, mi hermanito? So, yeah, Andres Garcia was big, and then Thalia.
Thalia used to kill it back in those days.
But yeah, it was, and then there was a few. Well, and then the Pablo Escobar one.
That one I heard is good.
I watched that one from beginning to end. It was like 60-something episodes. But when I was watching it here, they cut the curses off. Like, they'll bleep it or they'll say other words.
Yeah.
But when they were, like, if you were in Colombia watching that program or novela, it was normal. You hear the cursing and all that. So, but if you go back and watch it, because it's on Netflix right now if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
But it's non-edited. Everything's there. But I ain't going to go back and watch 60 or 70 episodes of El Patron again. Which, it was good. Yeah. Because they started from the beginning and all the way to the end. So it was good Pablo Escobar story. But Spanish novelas, yeah, man. That was... Every Spanish mother from 7 to 10 o'clock, that was their shit.
Oh, my God, yeah. Forget it. You can't even tell them, Mami, caliéntame la comida. Coño, estoy viendo la novela.
Or they'll
Around
wait
that
till the
time.
commercial comes on.
Yeah, they go to commercial. They do that shit back quick.
But that's the same thing when we used to watch Sábado Gigante.
Oh
Don't
my
bother them
God.
for 3 hours because they're watching
Don
something.
Francisco, yeah.
They'll get everything done by 7:30 because that's when the show starts.
Yeah, they plan their night.
Once they sit down in that couch,
It's a
don't
wrap.
bother them
Yeah.
because they want to watch Don Francisco.
Yo,
La
you could be
Cuatro.
on fire. Yo, it don't matter.
Déjame tranquilo, estoy viendo el chacal.
Mami, te toca riendo.
Mami, se está quemando el arroz. ¿Qué me importa?
Yo, Don Francisco, Cristina, all those old school
Oh,
shows.
Cristina, that's the original.
It's time to take a shot, people. We're taking another shot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Mama. Coño.
woo. God damn. Woo. It's been a while, boy. Been a while. I almost did like what? Almost a month and a half not drinking shit. I need to get my game up. I got like 30 days. Especially tequila. I gotta get my tequila game up.
Yeah, I think.
I gotta practice. It's like I gotta go in training.
You know what it is? I don't think we need to practice. It's that first day's going to shock us. But after that, we're going to be so used to it that we're going to wake up and be like, yo, we need more tequila shots. Let's go.
Let's see. Let's see if this works out. Al's theory.
That's the way I'm going to do it, man. The first day I'm going to just go all out. That I'm going to get so drunk that I'm going to be puking everything I ate from the day before. And go from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my fucking hangover, my blowfish pills.
Talking about, like we said before, talking about like movies and TV shows. I just binged on this show on Netflix. It's called Dark. Mm-hmm. I was gonna watch this other show called Dark Mirror first because it's 4 seasons. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me get it started. But then I was like, let me go back to Dark. I'm like, I read what is it about. The first episode, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Similar to Stranger Things, right?
It has almost that feeling to Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say much of it because I don't want to ruin like the surprise, the twist, and you know. And by episode 3, you'll start seeing like what's the whole story about because the way they direct it, they do like 2 camera views and they show you this and that, and you'll be like, oh shit, get the fuck out. So it's 10 episodes. I'm not going to lie, the first one is kind of slow. It is a German show. This is like the first, because I was reading about it, it's like the first non-American TV show that's very streamed and popular on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because every other show's been like House of Cards and fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But this is like a German show, but they dubbed it into English. So it's like if you watch those old karate flicks.
Yeah. I was talking to someone because, so I was watching it a few weeks back, and I remember I was drinking this. So you passed. It's probably like when it kind of first came out because my coworkers told me about it. When I was watching it, I watched the first few minutes, and then there's a point that they're having a family dinner, and that's when I was like, yo, is this a liquor? Or like they're off on the words, and I thought maybe my thing wasn't streaming fine. I thought the Wi-Fi was affecting it.
Thought it was buffering,
and I was like, "Yo!" And then I paused it, put play again. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I was talking to my coworkers, and they told me the German is really German. So
yeah.
So my coworkers they watch it in German. They just read the English subtitles.
You see, I will do that, but I can't because then I want to watch what's going on the
screen.
screen.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I just don't watch what's going on like. If they have the 2 characters on the screen, I like to watch behind them, like to see if there's any clues in the back. Because most in this show, they're in the woods a lot. It's dark, it's greedy. Like you're like, what the fuck's going on? So you gotta watch beyond it. So I could see where the whole dubbing gets you off, but then they'll show you like a title of a book in German, but then they'll write on the bottom what it is, so A Journey to Heaven or whatever. That's the name of the title. So every time the episode begins, this is the only one show that I've noticed that they give you the name of the episode on the screen.
Got you.
I've never seen that in other shows, so I'm guessing they want you to like pay attention to that also. So I did.
They're just saying Americans are idiots.
No, I guess they're just like, here, this is the name of the title. I guess it has to do something with the show. It's like Ozark.
Yeah.
Ozark, every time before it started, they showed you like
Did
10,
you ever watch
like 3.
13 Reasons?
Yeah.
Didn't they have that as well? Like each tape, like in tape
Had the
5?
name, yeah,
right?
had the name. Well, it had the name of the person that needed to listen to that tape.
Yeah, right.
But in Ozark, if you watch the show, it gives you like 4 symbols before the episode begins.
I remember that.
And I always try to think like, what does these symbols have to do with that episode? And I never got answers for it.
Yeah.
So Dark, they're saying maybe season 2 will be released in 2019, but it was a good show.
I gotta watch that. I haven't. Like I said, I started halfway, then I gave up on it. But I definitely have to watch that. I've been watching. I actually watched today. The Biggie one. I don't know if you watched it.
Oh, I'm watching.
It's actually not that bad.
No, it's good.
It's good. I mean, like, I wasn't gonna. I recorded it, but I wasn't gonna watch it because I'm like, I already seen a few shows, and I thought the best one was like Ice-T. So it doesn't be. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is almost the same thing as the Tupac movie, but there's a lot of stuff in terms of back when like Biggie was going to West Coast. I never knew about.
Oh yeah, when he's hanging out with Pac.
Yeah, like when this is before even Biggie had his album. So
and this is probably looking at it from the cops' eyes.
the investigation part and then what they did and I guess what they missed.
Yeah, but they actually talk about Orlando, the guy that got jumped in Vegas. They talk about his uncle, who was like one of the big leaders of the Crips out there. Because I didn't know about Keefe D or Keefe, whatever's his name, who is a Crip, who Diddy was paying his crew to be security for them when they were in L.A. So I found out about that when I watched the movie All Eyes on Me. But before that, there was a show about who killed Pac on Fox. And they spoke about that. And they also spoke about the drug lord or Doug from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I saw.
And he was in the movie All Eyes on Me also. But in the TV show from the people who did the show, OJ.
Yeah, the O.J. Simpson, and they're doing now the Versace one.
Yeah, so they did this one, and I like it because you're getting the cops' point of view, and certain cops who wanted to pursue a different way, and they was like, no, why are you going this way? Those two murders have nothing to do with each other. But then one cop was like, yo, I think they do. Like, the first episode when the two cops, you think one's a gangbanger and the other one's like a racist guy, and they end up both being cops.
Yeah. And
one shoots the other, but then the one that got killed, he's messing around with such nice wife. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So it's like they don't put 2 and 2 together. It's like they didn't want to solve this case. And I'm like, shit, like they had everything there. It's just they didn't put 2 and 2 together. And I'm just talking as a person that's watching TV shows. I'm not a cop. I'm not no fucking investigator. But as a viewer, you say, yo, the clues are there. Like, how can you not put 2 and 2 together? Why this person... But like I said, I'm just...
Yeah, and then this show is on USA, people. So yeah, I've watched that. That was pretty good. I've also started watching the second season of Atlanta.
I haven't even watched the first season.
Yeah, I didn't want to... I tried watching, it was kind of corny, but then I got hooked. Last year, I watched it super late, like after the season was over. And then this season's been all right. They actually had, like, Cat Williams was one of them. It's pretty funny. One good movie I watched over the weekend is 3 Billboards. I know, like, that one won, like, Academy Awards, and at first I was, I don't think I'll like it, but then I had the Fire Stick, so just started watching it, and it's a pretty good movie. It's interesting. I like that. The acting was good, and there's, like, a lot of moving parts to it. I didn't know really what it was, but, like, the acting's real good, and just, like, the storyline, it was good. That's a movie I recommend if people haven't watched it. I know, like, in April's coming out I don't even know, you probably know, the Avengers, whatever.
That's it. That's in May 5th, right? May 4th? In May you have, like, the Infinity Wars coming out. I think Deadpool 2's coming out. All these comic book movies. I suggest go watch Black Panther. I was just watching yesterday Avengers Age of Ultron just to catch up because I'm definitely going to go see The Avengers movie is